What's up, team? We back in VR. Today we got the Mercedes CLK55 AMG. This is a super slept on car, guys. This is actually a car I used to own in real life, so if I could get the chance to drive something I used to own, I have to. We're gonna take this thing out, give it a review, and really I'm gonna see and compare how much it feels to the car that I own. I had the car for 2 years in real life, so I want to see how much this feels like it and how much this is similar to it. So that's really what I'm going for with this video. I'm not really gonna see I've already given it a little bit of run over here, and it was it was a little bit quicker than I remember, but whoever did the mod must have, you know what I mean, really liked the car, because this car drives really well. And one thing I'll tell you guys is, like, these CLKs, like, they're super cheap, but like, if you can find yourself a coupe, like, they're not, the 55 is the only coupe that really came over that has the 3 letters on the back of it. Every other coupe, you know, they're not AMG. They're either the Black Series or that's it. It's either the CLK55 AMG coupe or the Black Series. That's the 2 options you could get in a coupe in America. So to have this right here, and like the way it handles, the rigidity of the roof is definitely a difference. Like, this car is night and day difference if you had the coupe and a convertible, for sure. You have a car, I think it's weighing in around like 39, 4,000, like right around there. And the engine is naturally aspirated, so you get a nice smooth power band. A lot of torque in this car. No supercharger. There's no extra options on this right here, but it would be sweet if we'd be able to lower the windows back, because these windows back here lower down as well, so you get this whole thing open and it just looks so fire. Like, especially with the scenic views, like, you could just, I mean, I love that there's no tint, so it's, you know, it's basically like the windows are down, but that's really one of the cool things about this car. Usually I used to drive my car with traction on, so I'm pretty used to that. And I had it on, traction on this car. Like, coming here I had traction on, and we're running stock tires that it came with. No touches, no mods, no softened tires, just stock tires. I'm not gonna try and drift it, none of that. I'm just gonna try and compare it, see how it would feel as if I was really driving it in real life. I'm gonna drive it fast, I'm gonna rip it, but you know, we're just gonna see what's up with it. Yeah, we're gonna take traction off. I've only taken traction off a handful of times because I used to try and save my tires, but now I don't have an excuse to do it, so. And look, guys, this is why I had the car. I bought it for $6,500 from a guy. He was an enthusiast too. It was modified. It had some maintenance it needed. I ended up driving it back. Had like 100-something thousand miles. I ended up driving it back to where I live, from one side of the country to the other. The car had 169,000 when I bought it, and it literally inside was like brand new. I know that sounds insane, and I know that probably people say that a lot, but with these cars, like, these cars are owned by people that care about them, you know, and you could tell that it was a car that definitely cared for it. And I said I wasn't gonna drift, but the car slides like no one's business. I had no idea. I've only driven this one other time since I've had it, and you can't tell, it doesn't have the mileage saved, but it's definitely kind of like less than 50. Actually, for a fact, I know it is. But yeah, it's a super great car, guys. It feels a lot like it. I love the way it just effortlessly turns. It's super light steering. But you see the car moving? That's how much responsiveness is. Look how much look at all the other videos I make with the cars. When I move the car like this, you don't see the car shake. This car, you see it shake instantly. Look at that, guys. If I was in the M4 doing this, the car would be still going straight stable. And I'm not criticizing or anything. I'm just letting you know that I'm letting you know that this thing is responsive, guys, and that's why I own the car, because in real life it's the same way. You feel every bump and input in the road. You feel everything, and this car is no different. I love that about this. They really did a good job. I would be surprised at the, you know what I mean? The car would keep up for a good amount of time. And I'm talking about cars that are double its power. It's just the power to weight with this car. It puts everything down, so you're not missing anything. Like, yeah, you don't have more power, but guess what? Those guys, they're only putting 300, 400, 500 down. And when they are, it's like at certain speeds, guys, you got to realize you're not putting 500 down from 0 to fucking, you know, forgive my language in these videos, but like, you're not putting 500 horsepower down and, you know what I mean, the beginning of your power range. It just doesn't, oh wow. Somebody tried to do something they shouldn't have. But anyway, yeah, we're not trying to do any of what they just did. But yeah, you can't just put all that power down like that. You gotta, you know, wind into it. And this car is one of the cars where you really just can't. You see how it slides though. Right there, that's a good example too, how you get understeer like that. That is super realistic. But it fixes itself with the steering, or like the way it's set up. You can just kind of power yourself out of that understeer. But yeah, it definitely has understeer in real life too. You just don't want to come in too high out of the gear when you're in the corner. You want to ride the top of the power band. It has downshift protection. I just tried to downshift it, so it didn't work, which is good. I think he's using the stick because he's in MCT mode, but this does have paddles. The model I had the aftermarket, or not the model, but the example I had, it had the aftermarket CL63 or CLS63 AMG's steering wheel, so I had nice shifters on mine. But this, it comes with different shifters. With a lot smaller paddle shifters. I've never used those either. They look pretty cool though, I won't lie. Yeah, this thing's super nice. You can feel the weight too in the corners. It has body roll for sure. It reminds me a lot of the E63 I drove, which I used to have a video of, I'm gonna remake. But it reminds me a lot of that, but like a lot lighter. Oh, we're gonna make this. It was close. It was definitely close, guys. This thing's fast though. Look, we're going 200, 220, 230. Woo! Yeah, this is a real hill climb. That was insane. I didn't expect that to actually work out so well, guys. I really just threw it. But you know what, this thing, I'm gonna say something right now, but this car was the most BMW car they ever made, man. Like, they really just... But I love the engine though, guys. That's why it's such a great car. I think somebody's gonna be converted into a new owner after this video, because I really want mine back. Oh! Woo-hoo! What were they thinking? It really makes me miss this car. Driving this here like this, it really makes me miss this car. Especially sliding around, like, it's so good. Like, I got that confidence out of it. So yeah, I definitely rate this. This is a fantastic vehicle, fantastic car. This is one of the best AMGs they ever made. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not just saying that because I owned it either. I really do believe that everything that people say about it is right up to the hype. Like, the car is, it's able to do all the stuff that I'm doing right now in real life. Like, you can definitely maneuver this car. I mean, I used to drive it, and there's no way I didn't get this good without having experience in that car. Like, I took that car in canyons, across the country. I drove that car very, very, very much. Honestly, so I bought it with $169,000, right? And I ended up selling it. I bought it, so I put 30 something plus in 2 years. I put like 35,000 on it. So that's pretty crazy. especially for an AMG. And that was a lot of maintenance too, don't worry about that. 30,000, 35,000 in 2 years, that was definitely a maintenance spend. But the maintenance on this is so easy. The car is bulletproof, guys. Like, as long as you stay up to date. The worst thing I ever did was forget to change my gas cap. A $10 mistake cost me $600 for the fuel pump. And that's any car. That's not AMG. That's any car. It's a good lesson. But yeah, this thing's a beast. Like, it was a fun car to own for $6,500. Like, I probably put 10 grand into it. I won't lie. But that was just labor and parts. And it's like the parts aren't that expensive. It's just you gotta keep fixing stuff. And sometimes it's hard to find stuff now. Like, if you really want the best part, it's not a car with a fan base where, like, you go in an M, they're making new parts for every M. So it doesn't matter if they don't make the new or the old OE part anymore. It doesn't matter. We don't care about OE rod bearings on our M392s. We're going to get BE bearings. We're going to get OE bearings. We're going to get CV bearings. Like, whatever. You feel me? Like, whatever the AMG is not the same situation. It's going to be whatever you can get your hands on sometimes. And I don't know. The one cool thing I learned about this car is that they're Chrysler, it's Damier Chrysler, so you can get SRT parts and put it on this. Yeah, exactly. You can get Hellcat parts, any parts, you can put them on this. They'll cross over. Look, who's that moving right there? But yeah, man, this is a great car, you know. We're in Ireland, having a great time. I think I'm supposed to take a left right here. Oh wow, look at this road, guys. This is fantastic. I've never been up this. See, this is a great place. We're at Glencoe right now with traffic. Unbelievable map. It's probably one of my favorites. We're gonna have a lot of cars here. Alright, so we have... Wow, what? This is a whole zone. I don't know where we are. I don't know if... Oh look, there goes traffic again. So there you go. We're in Glencoe right now, guys. This is unbelievable. I'm having a great time in this car. I can't wait to take some more cars over here. I don't know what next. Somebody's gonna have to drop a comment what to drive next. I might have to bring some JDM out. I'm really feeling the NSX. I might have to pull the NSX out. I'd say that was successful. Guys, I had an accident and I think I screwed up my steering rack. So we're gonna have to end the video here, but oh look at this. In and out. Oh, y'all see the white one. Yeah, we're gonna have to end the video here, but yeah, you saw me slide right there. It's pretty great. Like, I'll definitely bring it back on the channel for more fun. And until then, just enjoy this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.